spelled capital R-I-P.
Oh, hey, hi, hello, welcome on in. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. We had to do some housekeeping, so we apologize for the tardiness. But this is going to be episode 45, a brand new look. We're going to be going around the room, introducing who we're playing this evening, and a little bit of what you've been up to this last year, since we just did a little bit of a time jump. So we'll go ahead and start with Warren.
Hi, I'm Warren. I am playing Marlowe, who is officially, I think, out as a caitiff now. So there's that.
By who? By you?
By himself.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Clan, no clan.
It's been a year.
Proud of you. That's a big step.
I mean, they all already hate us anyway, so what difference does it make?
Exactly. Next up, we have Hannah.
Hey, I'm Hannah, playing Charlie the Zemitzi.
And what has Charlie been up to this last year?
Oh, she's just been hanging around.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
Perfect.
Just kidding. Making lots of great new friends.
Would you like to name some of these new friends that you've been hanging out with?
Just one friend, really.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, I've been hanging out with my coterie mates and Meg, and had a deep talk with Eva and Jane.
So what I'm hearing for the summer vacation is that Hannah just talked to all her multiple personalities that live on this show.
100%, yep.
Next up, we have Justin.
Hello. I am Justin. I'm playing Dom, the Hekara. He's been busy, making flesh golems, setting up a surgery, doing, helping out like injured mob folks while helping Riley negotiate the building of the club and, greasing the palms, getting in deep with local politics. So, not really a lot.
No.
Just been chilling.
That's just a normal Tuesday for Dom.
Also been making friends.
Yeah, literally making friends.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Rob.
Hi, everyone. I'm Rob. I'm going to be playing Vincent Arlosombra. Vincent's been getting involved with the local politics in the form of the mobsters, that some of whom have become Dom's science experiments, and has been working on helping to build up the domain and a secondary place of business for us.
Wonderful. Next up, we have Lennon.
Hello, I'm Lennon. I'll be playing Kenneth, the Nosferatu. He's been also trying to help build up the domain. Whether that's been super successful, I guess we'll see. But that's pretty much it. Skulking around, dusting off those larceny skills,
Yeah, I mean, since you put so much into Portillon, I would like to think that pretty much you have eyes and ears sort of everywhere within the domain, and like making sure that you have contacts. And what's really nice about these contacts is that because your expertise in animalism, they don't have to be all normal people. They can also just be animals you talk to and be like, hey, tell me if Sadie shit or people are looking for me. Great, thanks.
You got a bunch of rats.
If you see rats in the Succubus Club, no, you don't.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Don't tell the Toreador that.
You're welcome.
I'm not about to comp a bunch of drinks because there was a rat.
And last but not least, Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'm playing Riley, the Toreador, who, on my summer vacation, spent a lot of time looking at paint swatches and curtain patterns and declaring themselves the baron of this area because of the succubus club and people who have stepped up. It's like, yeah, but what are you going to do about it? Because I have the backing of the club and you know who I am and what I represent. Kisses, love you. Yeah, that's been what we're about.
Asking for a friend. Hey, hi, it's me. I'm your friend. How many months has it been since you've declared baronship of Terre Haute? 2 months.
I wanted to do it within, like, before the club was open, so I can say, see, it's not just the club, but
Mhm.
not so far outside of the club that it was.
Not because of the club.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I wanted the resources of the club to be available in a timely manner, but at the same time, you have to kind of you have to set your boundaries before the doors open.
And just to confirm, you are not taking it as a extension of anyone else's reign of baronship. You are declaring yourself your own baron. You're not taking this territory for another baron. Is that correct?
Correct, and that's off of the, I would say, advice, not advice of one Baron Hill.
Okay.
That was, if it's yours, it's yours. If it's for somebody else, you're under somebody else's thumb. And we're out here, out of the way. This isn't anybody's thing. So what if you wanted it? You would have come and take it by now.
Big words. Okay. So, starting off on this wonderful night, those of you who wanted to stay at 0 hunger because you're monsters are more than welcome to stay at 0 hunger. Those of you who aren't monsters and would like to be staying at 1 hunger are at 1 hunger. Tomorrow, or tonight, I should say, is opening night of the Succubus Club.
Asking for a friend. Can we be monsters and at 1 hunger?
You know what? If you really, really want to, you're more than welcome to.
All right, perfect. Okay, thanks.
So, as you guys begin to prepare to open, what would you guys like to do?
I'm assuming invitations have been sent out, RSVPs, all that jazz.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyone?
We've got like a top shelf band booked for the night.
Pretty much assuming that it's the most tippity top.
Swanky swank. Yeah, I'll just be kind of last, minute checking everything, making sure everything's in line. All our permits are locked. No chance the cops are gonna, I've got the mayor, he's welcome tonight. He's received a personal invite, as well as some state senators and congressmen.
Okay.
Just make sure that, nobody comes and shakes the tree. Breaks the party up early.
Heard.
Yeah. Riley's
That guest list, this could be the fastest we've ever burned a Haven. Let's see.
This isn't a Haven.
Not yet.
Somebody's Haven. Oh, I guess it's not. Yeah, you're right.
not a Haven.
Not my Haven.
And this is how we confirm that people aren't going to look there. We've had all kinds of people looking over this building, and then when I move in later, it's like, oh, we've already looked there. What happens? No, Riley's beside themselves excited. They've been to several club openings, but never as the owner and never as their own person. It's always been as an accessory, if you will. So this is cool. This feels like they're kind of finally coming into their idea and ideal of what it means, what they mean to be their own true selves and live in life.
I mean, Riley, you don't know what we're going to get up to. You could be an accessory to something before the night's out.
Oh yeah, no, that's a different kind of accessory.
How many times has Riley been reminding people what the dress code is for this evening.
Oh, obnoxiously.
I'm
Okay.
assuming Riley has probably taken each person separately on their own shopping extravaganza to get you fitted out.
Absolutely.
Were we allowed to pick what we're wearing, or did Riley pick?
Sure, Riley.
It was so it was through like a strongly vetted outfit selection. It was like present me options and I will tell you.
Okay. So what's the dress
Not-
code at the Succubus Club?
The dress code at the Succubus Club, for people of office, so for the coterie, this is a black tie event. We are as clean and put together and gorgeous as we possibly can. With Riley's personal opinion on it, the more extravagant, the better. The more flamboyant, if you will, the louder you can dress in a black tie environment, the better. The dress code that was put out to the guests was formal, not necessarily like I don't know, think like wedding nice, but not like to
I'm
the
thinking
nines.
like Met Gala, where if
I-
like somebody important shows up in a wild ass dress made out of like duct tape and half a chandelier, that's the
no, that's
vibe.
probably that's in. I want it to be very clear that I'm trying very hard to set us up as a coterie to noticeably be better dressed.
I like
Kind
it.
of to set that standard of like, no, you all look very good, but we look better.
Setting that status of your coterie, if you would.
Oh, exactly.
Rick, make sure and get Riley's outfits back there just for we got the change at 7:10, and then we're looking again at 7:35. We've got the quick change artist coming in to take care of the 8 o'clock switchover, so we just need to be locked. Everything's got to be
And,
dialed in.
The callback from our previous episode, I do have both of the gentlemen that were pulled from line with me. They are still themselves. There's nothing more. They're just hangers on at this point.
They're the accessories for this evening.
Yes, just not in the same extent that I was. They are here because they would like to be, and because they were invited, not because they were told to be.
As you guys, we'll go around the room. Is there anyone in particular you would want to make sure is on the invite list, or is not purposely on the invite list?
So I had told Miss Chen that she was on the list.
Yep.
I think Dom's one insistent would be no one that's known Sabat should be on the list. If they show up, they show up, but we shouldn't send them an invite. I'm just saying.
Does Riley follow
that's very
through
fair.
with that?
That's very fair. Let's do it this way. She's on the list if she asks. Should she show up and go, "Hi, I'm on the list," you're instructed, "Yes, you are. Come on in." But there was no direct invite sent.
And that was for Miss.
That's Miss Chen and I can't think of her name from the Egypt room. Garcia, thank you. And those two are handled under that guidance of
What about
they would
the
know
spider?
when.
Ooh.
Very much so the same in the way of like we're not going to tell him no.
We're not telling him
And
no,
we're going to
but
be
we're
very
also
nice.
not.
We're going to be very nice, and we're going to nod, and we're going to smile, and we're going to thank him for being here. And of course he's on the list. Absolutely he's on the list, but we did not send him an invite directly.
In fact, he's going to have somebody with security who's tasked with being near him at all times.
Yes.
So is the Succubus Club in Chicago, is it very much like Elysium? It's like supposed to be a safe
Yes.
place?
Yeah.
Everybody understands you don't go there and start shit.
Right. I mean, the mortals don't.
Gotcha.
Like, they still have, like, their mortal, like, scruffs and stuff like that. But as far as, like, the kindred politics go, it is very much well known that you are not looking to start shit inside of the Succubus
Gotcha.
Club.
And that's also going to be one of the things that I've been putting out there as like welcome to the domain. Don't start shit, won't be shit. You can have your beef, you just don't bring your beef here. Like, the club is open, you're more than welcome to be here. We do not abide by that.
If you bring your beef, our beef will escort you out.
Exactly.
Oh.
And
Oh,
not exactly. And you know, as Baron, that gives me a little bit of room to go. You don't get to walk out of here. You caused too much of a scene. Beef break his leg.
Smash.
I know it was asked in the chat. Barons on the invites list or on the list.
Yes.
I asked you two different questions. On the, like, invited or on the list?
Both.
Second related question, is Fairfield on the list?
Yes. For tonight.
Ooh,
Okay.
damn.
That feels like a statement.
I think it's supposed to be one. Hey, remember when you were my Baron? Get the fuck.
No, Fairfield's on the list for tonight.
I like
Should he show up another night, we will readdress.
it.
But
Miss
he's
Taylor.
welcome this evening. Yes. And invited.
Okay.
Do you know anything about her RSVP? Because I might need to be not there.
That is a good question. Did she RSVP that she would be coming?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. Hey, to my homies that don't get along with her, she will be here at some point. Eyes up and act accordingly.
Did she send a +1 or like a +35 or something?
She was given a +1, and we will hold her to that standard.
And she has acknowledged there will be a +1 joining her.
That's totally fine.
We don't have to be concerned
Remember-
about that at all.
Oh, we do. We're inviting sharks into the fucking school of fish.
It
Like,
is chum.
yeah, we are chumming the waters, but this is appearances. This is the status. This is the social game.
Big question. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, invite or on the list?
Not invited, but on the list.
Fair.
Do we have their mailing addresses? Like,
That's more so the problem.
I really hope they have much better things to do tonight.
Yeah. Yes. Like I feel like you'd be really goofy to say, "Hi, Pestilence. Please leave." Hello.
I'm sorry,
War.
Pestilence, you're not on the list.
Hey, War, you can't park your bike there, and you're not on the list. Bye.
Damn.
or nice to see you. I do have a couple questions. What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
But question 2, why?
Charlie, is your any of your friends invited to the opening of the club?
Yeah, I would have invited Meg and Jane.
Okay. Was Jane invited, or is your +1?
Invited.
I have changed Jane to her +1 on the list.
Of course.
That's not how you treat a significant other. You don't just invite them, you +1 them. Come on now.
Wow, way to assume their status.
I'm going to assume a lot of status for that. Are you kidding me?
Max.
If you're wondering who that is, it's Wormy Joe.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
We should
yeah.
definitely
Forgot about
say
that,
yes
yeah.
to that one.
Damn.
No, that guy was invited,
oh,
but he was invited because of how long we've known him. That is a legacy invite, and he's been nothing but cool. So if we don't extend the invitation, that's a bad look.
I also think we would have put like in all caps like the dress code.
Is worms. So nobody gets concerned when they see them.
Do his worms individually have to wear like little black ties?
Yeah, each one.
Yeah.
Specific-
Earthworm Jim actually is what it comes to mind every time I see any of Max's worms.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm surprised I get that reference.
Yeah, me too. You're like 12.
Is there any indication that
Hey.
any of the
It's a
Chicago
burn.
Succubus Club owners
Ooh, that's a
or
good question.
players will be in attendance? Like Annabelle or the Prince of Chicago, anything like that rumored to be happening?
And any Chicago Toreadors of note that might be coming through.
Were they invited, or was the word just sent?
Oh, I think definitely would have encouraged you to invite at least Annabelle
Yes.
and the
Then-
Prince of Chicago for sure.
And that's just good form.
Yeah.
Then at the behest of my council, Toreadors, specifically Toreadors of note, invited. Annabelle invited. Prince of Chicago invited. And we'll put the Princess Primogen on there as well, so that whole gang can come through.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oh,
course.
it's a heavy night at the new
Sure.
Suck Club.
Marlo.
No response to that. Wow.
I mean, that's any club that Riley steps into.
Yeah, you got me.
Marlo, any individuals of your background you would like to invite to this club opening?
I mean, if all of Chicago's coming anyway, I guess.
Inviting your sire along?
Yep.
And are they bringing their +1?
I mean, that's really up to them.
I mean, did Carter
Also,
invite
their
them?
+1 is probably Bart.
Oh, that's not who I was expecting the +1 to be.
No, I was kidding.
That's so much better.
I am gonna. I do think. I do think he brings his +1, but I also think he asks if he can get an invite for Bart,
Mm.
assuming Bart is not in hiding.
For the time being, Bart is in hiding. He did let his coterie, the ABCs, know. But yes, unfortunately, he has gone into hiding. After being staked and put underneath the tower. And, facing a second public execution within the last 3 years.
That's fair. He does get murdered a lot.
At least attempted.
Poor guy.
Right?
He's such a good dancer, though.
It would have really been a treat for him to be at the Succubus Club, is all I'm saying. Vincent, anyone of your history or even current individuals like to be invited?
At some point over the course of the past year, Vincent would have reached out to Tammy again and told her that Indy was safe once more and that she could consider coming back. As far as an invite to tonight, that feels dangerous. That's probably not happening. I don't need to invite my my hunter friend to come to the vampire party. However, I think huh?
How great would that be?
Look,
Oh my
it's
God,
going to
Vince,
happen
you're
at
not
some
gonna
point, but
believe
not
this.
tonight.
Vince, you're not gonna believe this. This whole room is vampires. What? No way.
Yeah, like everybody around you.
What?
Simon is coming.
Of course.
Simon has been tasked with stopping and picking up my outfit and coming by the bar to help get ready. He's going to be dressed in complimenting but worse clothes, and is basically going to be tasked with keeping notes of who is interested in what, and later doing some research on them.
Okay.
I'll note, if you would like, since he is adjacent, he's allowed to look as nice as you would like him to be. If you want him on par, he can be on par. He's with you.
No,
No.
it's okay.
Damn.
Alright.
That's messed up.
Making sure.
He has to know his place. Kenneth, anyone you would like to invite to this wonderful event?
I think the only one that Kenneth would debate inviting would be Sylvia.
Do you pull that
But-
trigger?
Yeah, I'll pull that trigger.
Okay. Duly noted. Dom, anyone that you would like to make sure is on the invite list?
No.
Perfect. And I have one more question. Was Claudius invited?
Yes.
I wouldn't ask, but if I wouldn't say no if his name came up in conversation, I would actually probably encourage it.
As the other,
My Hakata from another mama.
I was gonna say, as the other Hakata in town, like, yes, it's important that prevalent members of each clan make an appearance, or at least invited to be able to make an appearance at this.
I do kind of want Claudius's to be the only invitation that doesn't have a +1. That Charles is
actually
the
going to-
one person who doesn't get to go.
No, it's actually addressed to Claudius and Charles.
Oh, okay.
With 2 separate dress codes.
Damn.
Rude.
No, where Charles is like, from someone who's lived that life, you can do this. Look, you can look fucking great. Hey, Claudius, here's a length on how long your cloaks can be. And material they can be made of.
Meanwhile, Charles just says, no capes.
No
Yes.
Okay. Is Terry going to be at the event?
I'm really bad at names.
Vincent.
Who's Terry?
That's the new
No.
Okay.
retainer.
Terry is responsible for manning the bar.
Okay. Perfect. Just want to make sure. No rest for the wicked, as it were.
I mean, we've got other businesses to keep going.
Exactly. More or less, any other kindred that decide to show up are either on the list or are not on the list.
Other kindred.
I guess, do they have priority over the mortals that are in
Kindred
line?
have priority over kindred over mortals, but bouncer's discretion.
Does your bouncer?
Yeah. Is there anybody that you would trust to have a list of who all of the kindred are?
No, but we can mark people with, like, I don't know.
A
You know, like-
VIP status, right?
Yeah, like we can do VIP status over others. And if
Okay,
somebody
but like we know
shows
that
up
there's
at the
hunters
door-
around, and if like 5 of the people on that list are kindred, do you think they're going to guess who the rest of the? I'm just saying, don't write it down. Like, let's maybe have somebody that we trust who can be like, yeah, no, they should come in, but that's not
And
kind.
Mac, do you think Max wants a job?
I mean, maybe, but also, do we want Max to be the first person that people see?
No, but if Max is the supervisor, so we have the bouncer, and it's like, I'm gonna have to call my supervisor, and Max gets to come out and go yes or no. I would trust Max's judgment on that.
Okay,
I love
I'm
it.
fine with that.
Does that track for everybody else, or am I kind of speaking out my ass?
Yes.
Remind me, who's Max?
For me, Joe.
Wormy Joe.
Is he gonna work for us though?
If we
mean-
if we approach him as at least help us out tonight, and we can.
I mean,
just worry that we're
Max is
putting
going
him in
to
an
if
odd
you
situation.
True, because he is under
He
a different
serves under their baron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. Thank you. This is why I need y'all.
I'm sure over the course of the year, though, that Riley's probably developed a lot of thin blood contacts
I was
that
gonna say I have.
they know they can
many-
trust. So
I have a
maybe-
handful of thin blood
Yeah.
fan club.
maybe one of them can work the door.
I'd be cool.
Is
with
there
that.
any thin blood alchemy that lets them like know that they're in the presence of another kindred?
I believe so, because I think at some levels you can always like make the recipe for like any of the like level 1 powers, and
You could get sense the beast.
yeah, you just need like level 1 animalism to sense the beast.
So maybe if we can find one of your hangers on that could dose themselves, that way it'd make them easier for them to pick out who's got that beast in them.
Whoa, who's got the dog?
Dom, would you be okay acting as supervisor in that case, where if they can't make a decision, if they call you?
Dom has told you basically he is not going to be having a good evening tonight. He's going to be putting
He's gonna
out
be working
fires
tonight.
Yes, he's basically the event coordinator for tonight. Your job is to have
fair.
fun, to socialize, to network. I'm going to be putting out fires. Yeah, if there's any problems with the door, he's got headsets and walkies. He's ready to go.
Excellent. Then who am I to say no to that?
And you will have a couple of very large, massive companions who will be keeping you safe throughout the evening.
Is there a description in the book for those? I just want to make sure like those individuals aren't just like masquerade breaching by existing.
No. They stop decaying. That's what you want to use. You want to use fresh dead
Of
because
course.
the moment you put them together, they stop decaying.
Mm.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
let me get the page
What
number.
a
It's in-
statement.
It's in Tattered Facade.
Oh, the new book one of the new books we just got too. That's so good.
They are huge, though, right?
Yeah,
They're
like
like
they're
8 feet
very
tall.
large individuals.
Yeah,
They look
but,
like
you
just
know.
massive dudes.
I'm into the eccentric. So what am I hanging out with fighters and like
Former pro
athletes and
wrestlers.
shit?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
When you said eccentric, for some reason, I don't know why, all I pictured was Riley putting a massive, like, slide just in the middle of the Succubus Club. You know, one of
Page
those, like, twisty ones?
147.
Thank you.
Just some weird Willy Wonka shit.
Yes. I don't know.
That's awesome.
All right. The evening begins. You guys have people that begin to fill in. Riley,
Yes.
are you serving the food of your people as well?
It was advised to not come hungry. It's not that we're not serving, it's just opening night discretion.
Understood. But are you serving?
Let me run that past council real quick. Hey gang, is that tacky?
I think it would be wise for us to have some blood dolls available in the upper quarters, sequestered away. You know, they're getting paid, compensated. They know why they're there. You know, that way there's a fine selection. We've got a
Okay,
good blood
yes.
sommelier who can really sense that resonance, and you know,
We got
So,
the
you know-
finest bloodhound around.
not the finest. That one actually works for the spider, but one of them.
Oh, we have
for sure.
we have a very fine bloodhound. So yes, upon further counsel, yes, we will be.
Okay.
And
Are they
precautions being
from
taken.
the spider?
No.
Okay. Not like as in like purchase from, not like you've taken them.
No. Nope.
Perfect. I
And-
just want to
and
make
per-
sure I'm
per-
understanding.
Per council, yet again, all business dealings with the spider should be heavily considered as not options, unless absolutely back up against a wall, shitting your pants.
Yeah, when he's
If
there,
possible.
yeah, then it's an option. If he's not there, not an option.
If he offers, it's not an offer. You accept.
You just accept. Yeah.
Otherwise, don't do it.
If at all possible, we'd like as many of them as can be to be arachnophobic. Like,
Then, if asked any further, I can't promise resonance. I can just promise sustenance.
I mean, you can build your own resonance.
Yeah, you just gotta.
I really wanted to. And no, I have to be a gracious host. I can't just go like upcharging people for making them. I can. It's my business. Haha. If somebody kills a blood doll, consequences will be, that's something we're gonna have to deal with at that point. You've caused a problem. Now my problem is your problem because you're a problem.
Yep. Understood.
Discretion and restraint is the name of the night, as the directive to my kindred guests.
Okay. All of your individuals have arrived that you've sent invites for. As people begin to come through, you guys definitely see all sorts of mortals sort of pile through and come into the club, enjoying it. You begin to see Baron Fairfield arrive. You see Brink arrive with a +1 in tote.
Is it who I think it is?
It is indeed Trina, attached at the arm.
Excellent.
Mrs. Chan arrives. Jane arrives.
As instructed, she's let in.
Yep. Miss Chen does let the bouncer know that her boss and benefactor will not be arriving, but is coming as his proxy.
Well,
Um,
sigh of relief.
A individual that none of you have the pleasure of meeting arrives and is toting a +1 as well, but is marked as being someone with the beast within them.
Intrigued.
And then
Discreetly snapping photos.
a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individuals walk in together. This would be the Prince and the Primogen of Chicago, and they are very, very well dressed, like rivaling your guys' dress code, purposely going
I would
above and beyond.
I would literally have a red carpet that was set for kicking out when they showed up. Just like
They have arrived.
It's upsetting, but I'm not going to make a fuss about that.
You've got 9 more outfits. Guarantee you, they didn't come packing what you've got. You're the belle of the ball. You're beautiful. You're gonna sparkle tonight.
Baron Hill.
God, good to have you, Dom.
Baron Hill shows up with her +1 as Isaiah sort of walks in behind. No backpack or large weapon involved. but begrudgingly here as security.
He is obvious security as well, and is like looking around, taking note of everybody that's there. He's not bothering to try to hide his obvious predator nature.
Of course. Claudius and Charles roll in as well. Kenneth, you do realize that Sylvia has made an appearance. Miss Garcia does appear
Okay.
and show up.
Any +1?
No +1.
Oh, one other thing. I would have made sure Giovanni was on the list.
I was about to say Giovanni
but not
does
sent invitation.
Yeah,
but just on the list.
Giovanni does show up. Meg shows up as well. And Max shows up wearing a very nice little suit. Hands are sticking in pockets though. Just constantly, oh hey, and like purposely just keeping his hands in his pockets at all times.
He's shaking elbows.
Just-
How you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Giving a nod.
You know what, Max? I appreciate you.
Charlie. Jane walks up and sort of throws her arm into yours and sort of like locking arms. Gives you a small peck on the cheek and asks how your night's going.
Oh, tonight's been going really great. Not stressed at all. As I'm like looking at Riley.
And then if you could do me a favor, I need you to go to your other character sheet and roll wits and awareness for me.
Okay.
And that's going to be a DC 2. And then if you succeed on that, I need you to go ahead and roll a frenzy for me, please. Thanks.
The first fucking night.
I'll have her willpower it.
Bless your heart.
I'll at least attempt. Oh, look at that.
Jesus. 3 for 3 on the willpower reroll. So if you go ahead and roll a frenzy for me, please, that'd be great. As Eva clocks Jane and Charlie locked arms in arms.
What would be the DC?
DC for that is 3. And Eva Hill
Good.
is able to contain herself as she makes a note.
It's safe. Everything's safe.
Eva and Carter, you guys see each other. And Carter, you have your significant other as well?
Oh, it's been a while.
Are we like near each other or just like across the room?
Yeah, you are across. I mean, not like across the room, but there's a couple
Right, but,
steps
like-
from each other.
Eva would just nod at Carter.
Yeah, I think so. With the prince and the primogen and all that. Yeah.
And it's roughly about this time that the Prince of Chicago does walk up to Carter, and begins to have a conversation, more or less thanking Carter for his services as being advisor, and it's just been great to have you back inside of Chicago after being lent to Indianapolis for so long.
Is that like, is Eva able to hear that?
Yes, because you rolled a 3 on your wits and awareness, you are absolutely able to hear that.
I think Eva would like show that she is like annoyed, but also doesn't give a fuck about it either in a sense.
Damn. How Brewhall of you.
Yeah, and Carter's being polite and even knows he'd rather be reading a book anyway. So
That's a phrase I haven't heard in a while.
Me neither, and it made me almost tear up a little bit. I gotta be honest. A single blood tear, just. Riley, a figure you've never met before, a very beautiful looking woman, walks up to you. Very well dressed.
Hi. Hello.
It is finally nice to meet you, Baron.
Can I clock this from where I'm at?
You can.
Is that Annabelle?
Go ahead and roll Intel plus Politics to see if you have ever seen or interacted with her in any sort of capacity.
Stand by.
Just waiting for Annabelle. Oh my god, don't fuck this up. That's her.
Yeah, you do have an earpiece. I would have given you one. Okay, that's 3 successes.
3. Yes. You would recognize barely that this is indeed Annabelle of Clan Toreador, the Primogen
That is
Council.
Annabelle Triabelle. She is from Clan Toreador. She's the owner of the Succubus Club in Chicago, and she is a member of the Chicago Primogen. Kiss ass like your lips were attached.
This is a code. Don't fuck this up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And with that, it's just, oh no, clearly the pleasure is mine. And if she had extended a hand, I'm kissing the back of her hand with a little bit of a bow.
She does, and is very grateful. I'm glad to see that you received my letter.
Oh, absolutely. And I must thank you to no end for the beautiful recommendation. He's been nothing but nothing but
where is the fine fellow?
I'll go, oh, well, he's around here. I'll get him. And I'm just going, I'm acting on the assumption that there's probably just one eye on me from him. So I'm just going to go, just kind of one of these and wait.
Have you ever seen Mr. Deeds? You know, the little guy who just pops in out of nowhere. Just like,
I'm very sneaky, sir.
Sneaky.
I'm very sneaky, sir.
Yeah. There you
Yes.
Oh,
How may I be of service?
I was simply just asking Riley if you're around. I absolutely, again, your talents never cease to amaze.
Oh, well, the credit really lies with Riley here. Their choices were immaculate every step of the way. I just smoothed the road to make their vision come true.
Of course.
this man has been nothing but humble, and we wouldn't. There's some roadblocks that would have been decades worth of a headache had he not intervened. So I'm very grateful and very thankful for the recommendation. So thank you.
Of course. It is the least I can do for a descendant of Helena.
Is this club to standards to your liking?
The night is still young. We shall see.
First impressions, humor me, please.
I need some work.
You know what? There's a few things myself that didn't quite make the deadline, but
Riley, I need you to go ahead and roll charisma plus resolve for me.
Yes. Yeah.
some social combat. Just a smidge.
Little kick to the willpower here.
Would, since it's social based, would my awe or anything like that have any effect?
Did you have all active?
I don't know. I just assume that Riley lives in awe.
Well,
but I
that's
didn't specifically say it, so
okay.
I guess not.
Okay.
At least not at this point.
Yeah.
But like
Your
with,
looks would apply.
Okay, perfect. That's at least helpful. Charisma, resolve. There is no DC on this since it's just combat, right? It's just opposed
Yep.
rolls. We're willpowering that. She doesn't get to come in here and do that to me.
You mean the person who gave you the club doesn't get to do this to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Fine. It's 4.
4? You take
But,
2
like,
superficial.
That's fair.
I catch them as they fall.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, my club.
It's a slight bruise, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh, well. Yes. Well, please enjoy the evening. If there's anything that you wanting, needing, etc., please don't hesitate to ask.
No, and is your mentor here this evening?
Believe that she did RSVP. I just haven't seen her quite yet. But if I should run into her before you, I will send her your way.
Please do. It'd be much appreciated.
Yes, absolutely.
And she just sort of gives you a partial curtsy, Baron.
I'll bow in return.
And then she sort of
What about the
departs.
proper term to use for her. Is there a proper term for being on the Primogen?
Depending on if she holds a specific role, but she's just Torrid or Primogen.
Okay, cool. Just making sure that I'm not like missing a title or something in greetings, but whatever. Not whatever. But...
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna disappear from Riley's elbow, and I'm gonna go find Ken.
Okay. Kenneth, where are you hanging out during the openings?
Presumably somewhere on like the higher level, just kind of spectating, just sort of away, not hiding or anything like that, but just sort of
Away.
sequestered off, away.
Okay. So yes, you do see Kenneth up on the second balcony area, Dom, and you go ahead and head up that way towards him.
Hey Charlie, can we get a costume change for Riley? They could use a little pickup.
Yep, I'm right on it. I'll be right back, and then like scurry away to the closet. I'm sure it's or the office.
Actively sulking and nursing a drink. We'll rally.
I would
fine.
tell Riley to come to the office. Five minutes. 5 minutes.
Yeah. I'll go. That's fine.
Okay. Vincent, what are you doing during this?
Yeah, so Simon has been tasked with keeping an eye on who talks to Riley. And if possible, keeping an eye on who's talking to the rest of the coterie as well. As Vincent has been watching the people coming in, I think that he took note of Dom kicking out the red carpet for some people and has made, not necessarily interacting with, but staying within the vicinity of at least some of those folks a priority.
Okay. Um, as the Riley, what did you say you were doing after as you were heading to the
Just like to the office.
to the office?
Just nonchalant. I'll try to be as casual as I can there.
'Kay.
Mingling. Hey, how's it going? Thanks so much for coming out.
Mhm.
Wow, you look great. Hey, that's a great tie. That kind of stuff.
This individual looks somewhere maybe around 55, bald. Was one of the individuals who came to that was part of the Primogen that was the red carpet was rolled out to. You know this individual because you sent him a specific invite of Kevin Jackson,
Kevin Jackson.
the Prince of Chicago.
This is the prince. Gotcha. Oh shit. How does a baron address a prince?
He extends his hand out towards you with a very big smile on his face.
I will return the gesture.
And you can feel he
Awe
doesn't like
is on, by the way.
he doesn't
Since that last interaction, Awe has turned on.
he hasn't crushed your hand, but you can feel the strength just in the handshake alone. Almost like you could just feel that he's just holding back it. It is very nice to finally meet you.
Oh, honestly, likewise. Thank you so much for taking the time to make the trek out here just for the opening of the club. I hope travel wasn't too bad for you.
Yeah. When you have a private jet, it is rather short trip from Chicago.
That honestly does not surprise me. In both regards, the private jet and the flight not being too bad. But yeah, welcome in. Glad to have you. I would assume that we operate under similar formats, being Succubus Club here, Succubus Club in Chicago. Just with a mixed audience this evening. I'm not expecting anything. I'm just getting in front of things. Should they be? And that's by in no way a reflection of anything or anyone. Just
You're rambling.
I know.
Well, I appreciate it. Annabelle spoke highly of this opening. And well,
She speaks highly of it. I can't be more thrilled.
it's not very often that we see openings of succubus clubs sort of popping up a few places.
I can imagine so with the history and the reputation and all the other connotations that are the club itself. Not to mention the history of where it came from and who it came from. There's some real. It's got good bones all the way through. So I'm just gonna do my best to hopefully live up to that expectation and reputation.
Well, it's truly a shame that you're on the other side, but I hope that half of what Annabelle had mentioned is true.
And what would that have been, just out of curiosity?
Just that you know how to throw a good party is all.
Well, if there's one thing I do know how to do, it's throw a good party. Now, I do not want to be rude whatsoever, but I do need to excuse myself just for a moment. But please enjoy the facilities. If there's something you need, do not hesitate. We aim to make everybody as comfortable as possible this evening.
Okay. And as you begin to walk away, you pull out your phone and send a text message. Almost like you were pre-programmed to do so.
Oh, I knew this shit was coming back around at some point. Is this what I think it is?
You sent a text message to Adeline, king to b4. And you put your phone back in your pocket.
Is that the directive?
It was indeed the directive that was given to you.
Okay. I'm going to screenshot that,
Mhm.
prop it in a little bit, and hold on to that, because the next time I run into Dom or Vincent, or really anybody from the coterie, I'm gonna go, what the fuck is this?
Okay.
What
Then
was the thing? What did it say? What did you say again?
king to b4.
Thank God that's off my sheet now. 'Cause it's just the one directive, right?
It is indeed just the one directive. Now there's just
Get
another
out of here.
directive to
my
go.
God. Sorry, Ken.
All right.
Not yet.
No.
And I do want to, as I see them or as they're pointed out to me, I would like to try to make it known to the rest of the coterie who the Prince and Primogen of Chicago are.
Okay.
Like, just, I don't even think it would have to be the night of, just since invitations went out and everything like that. It's like, this is who they are.
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if that was a thing that Dom would have made sure that we all like had images and a brief understanding of who those people were.
Yeah. I would say that with Dom's expertise, it would definitely be. Riley, you meet up with Charlie in the office.
All right. Hey, what do you need? What's up?
Well, is everything okay? Need to change your clothes?
New clothes.
Look,
would
you have this
definitely
one, this cool one that has like the really black tie, or like this one that's more like a gray tie, black tie. I don't know. You're better at colors than I am, but no.
help. Great time.
This feels like a paisley coat situation. Paisley coat.
The pay that that's bold, but it's just bold enough to work.
Wait, but maybe we need bold later on.
I've got something for that. Don't worry about it.
We need bold now. Paisley it is.
Okay. All right. What happened out there that you need bold now?
I was told.
Also, I'm turning off my
Your
watch.
earpiece.
Oh, Charlie, come on. Charlie.
I was told that the club is almost good enough.
Oh,
By
ouch.
Yeah, but this is by the woman who recommended Dom in the first place. So she's out here trying to be like, looking down her nose at me because I'm little in this conversation. But I'm not little. I'm big. I'm huge. I'm giant.
You
I
guys
would be
hear
like nodding my head, like agreeing. Yes, yes, yes.
you guys hear a knock at the door.
My image of the paisley coat now has like stuffed shoulders that come up to here.
Yeah. Massive, just
And
massive shoulder pads.
The massive shoulder pads that are way up above my head, and a hat to match to make it level across the.
Jesus.
Well, on Max Headroom chic.
Holy.
We said it was bold.
You hear a knock, a very subtle, very soft knock, but a knock nonetheless at the door.
Um,
And a familiar voice echoes from the other side. Excuse me. As you guys both, without even second thoughts, both hear a Trina on the other side of the door.
I'm not in. And I'm gonna step to the back, like kind of just like behind, as far out of the line of sight of the door as I can get.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming this door doesn't have like windows on it, right? Hope not, at least.
Ideally, privacy for the like the office like that would be pretty sick.
I would assume that the door, like, I would have been standing like right in front of the door, so I would like lean, like reach my hand back and try to just make sure that it's locked. And if there's a deadbolt, I would also do that too.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello?
I'm gonna turn my walkie back on. Dom.
Oh, sorry. Oh, hi. What's going on? Did the coat
office
fit
door,
okay?
please.
It's tailored correctly.
Just office
door,
door.
please?
Yes, we're working on the coat
Sorry.
right now. Yes.
He's such a fucking
Thank you.
dork. I love him.
Marlo, come in.
On it. What's up?
We need somebody to check the office door. Somebody's pestering Riley.
On it.
Marlo, you recognize this individual as well as someone you may or may not have helped make a deal for, but significantly less bloody. As you see Trina like knocking and like, hello on the door.
And we've established that area is off limits, right?
Staff
yeah,
only.
we would.
Yep.
Yeah, be staff only.
I'm sorry, that area is off limits. Can I help you?
Yeah. I was invited. I don't know where the restroom is, and I just saw these two individuals that looked like they knew where they were going, and I was just wanting to know where the restroom was.
That seems sus.
You're more than
That's
welcome
not
to roll
really
wits and
out
insight. Oh, you're not gonna say that out loud? That seems
No,
sus.
I'm not gonna.
The bathroom? How convenient, bladder haver.
Bladder. What do you pee?
Ew.
That's gross. I gave it those bodily functions a while ago.
Wait,
I mean, what?
What's the difficulty there?
2. Yeah. She seems completely honest.
Can we hear this through the door?
Yeah.
That seems even more sus. Now it's an awareness on the storyteller.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
DC
I'm gonna
0.
double check it through the door.
And in which case, if my read on her is that that's totally legit, I'll say, oh, of course, ma'am. Let me show you.
And
I'll
also,
escort her.
with your 2, very much so, she does not even seem to recognize who you are. Like there's no
That's good, 'cause
connection.
I paid a lot of proverbial money for her to not know me.
No, yeah. I mean, she does not. There's no knowledge that clicks at all, and even referred to Riley and Charlie as just saw these 2 people that knew, like, seemed like they knew where they're going.
Yep, I will escort her, and then once she's in the bathroom, I'll say, seems like it's okay.
Riley and Charlie, you guys did hear the whole conversation on the other side of the door sort of take place.
All right, fun. What the fuck?
I mean, I think we're good. Doesn't seem like she remembers anybody.
Really hope not. That'd be awkward.
But anyway, okay. That's beside the point. Let's get you back out there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we got people who think they're better than me and people who want to kill me. We love this. Well, I guess everybody wants to kill me. Here we go. All right. Hey,
Nobody wants to kill you. You're
Paranoia.
the best. You're pretty. You're awesome. Let's go.
well, fine.
You got this. You got this.
All right, we got this. Yeah, no. See, yeah, we got this.
No,
I don't know what
you
you're
got
panicking
this.
for. There's nothing to panic about. I don't know why you're panicking.
You
We
need
got
a
this.
drink.
No.
Okay, I'm getting you a drink.
Pour him a drink.
From the entrance, you guys do hear someone not yelling, but sort of like raising their voice. I am on the list. I promise you I'm on this list.
I'm there.
Like the snap of a finger.
Tom's got
Who
like
would it be?
yeah, like super speech.
You've never met this person, but they do, like, the person that Riley is having work the door does acknowledge that they are kindred.
I apologize for any sort of inconvenience or miscommunication. If I could just get your name, that would be wonderful.
Benny Blankenship.
If you would mind, just step right over here just for a second. That way we kind of keep things rolling. I'm going to check with our security supervisor just to make sure. All right. So if you want to, there's a seat right there for you. And can I roll some politics here to see if I know who
Yeah,
this is?
you absolutely can.
Manosphere kindred podcaster extraordinaire Benny Blankenship.
Manosphere.
Times got tough after the tower collapsed.
Dude, actually, though,
Pivot.
Oof.
had to pivot to VR chat.
Okay, that's 7.
Seth, Jesus. Yeah. It
Put chemicals
definitely.
in the water to turn the humans gay.
Definitely a rather large name in the podcast space. Definitely someone who's very good at discerning information and sort of also getting information to kindred in a very public way.
Mr. Blankenship, I am so sorry. It just seems like for whatever reason your invitation didn't get out, and I'm definitely going to have to get rid of some people on my clerical team for not getting you on the list. If I may, we have some special libations upstairs in our VIP lounge. I'm going to go ahead and give you this comp ticket. So if you wouldn't mind, it's free access for that. Get you right in there. I don't know if you're aware. I know that you usually got your finger on the pulse, but we have quite a few high-level representatives from Chicago visiting for the grand opening tonight. So
They are why I'm here. As a resident of Chicago myself, I
didn't realize you'd moved.
yes, it's been an eventful last couple of years in Indianapolis, for say at least.
Well, excellent. Well, things are changing around here. If you ever think about coming back, maybe we could help each other out.
And he bites his tongue. I appreciate it, thank you, and we'll happily take the ticket.
So much for the tolerant anarchs.
And I'm actually going to have one of our security representatives, because I know that you've got quite the following. Chances are some of your fans are here. We want to make sure you get upstairs unmolested. So, Marlo, if I could have you at the front door.
Absolutely. Over.
Marlo, you didn't make the sound. I don't know if you're talking over.
Roger, over.
Once Marlo gets there, I'll have him escort Benny upstairs.
Okay. And it's roughly about this time that Adeline has arrived. A individual in arm as Carter and Eva recognize this individual in Adeline's arms as being Michael.
The very same.
Adeline, it's just so glorious to see you again. It's been so long. Oh, and I'll give her the kiss on the cheek, and Alessandra sends her regards. She's so sorry that she wasn't able to make it. But everything going on in Italy right now, you know how it is. So she's just been swamped. But she says that you have to get together. She's going to set something up with her yacht. She'll be in touch.
Well, I'm happy to hear it, and I'm glad that business in Italy is going so well. Well, I'm glad we could help make that connection.
definitely. And who's this delicious piece of art candy you have there with you?
This is Michael.
Michael, a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Dom.
Charmed. I'm Michael. How to meet? Hi.
Well, come on in. The VIP section is upstairs, but I'm sure you'll want to mingle first. Riley is getting changed, should be down shortly.
Great. And she sort of pats Michael on the hand, and you go socialize. I got some business I have to attend to.
Well, all right.
And she goes and breaks away.
Riley, Adeline's here.
Thank you. New goal:
Anthony
find
Blankenship.
Adeline in the group.
Okay.
I hate his show.
Everyone without a pulse does.
Yeah, that guy sucks. His MeUndies ad read was terrible.
Carter and or Eva, anything you would like to do as seeing your past coterie mate back from, the dead?
Carter's gonna go talk to Michael.
Oh. Eva, Michael sort of heads into the crowd. Carter clocks it, and you definitely clock that Carter is making a beeline straight towards Michael.
I am just gonna watch this interaction go down. And I'm also keeping an eye on Adeline.
Understood.
Why?
Ask you for a
I
friend.
think 'cause she just beat the crap out of me recently. Again.
Whoa, whoa.
I know why. Carter doesn't know why. Maybe Carter knows
Well,
why.
Carter, come ask me and I'll let you know.
You do think Isaiah leans over and is like, I thought that dude burned to death. Dimitri blew up my church about it.
Yeah, tell me about it. Those
It's
two.
definitely a good thing
faked me.
Dimitri's not here.
Could you imagine? I was here for the OG coterie night, but then Michael being back. Oh,
Well, the Succubus Club burned down last night.
It was a great grand opening and grand closing.
Opened up with a bang.
oh,
Well, who knew that steel beams and jet fuel?
well,
You know what, though? I really think Eva would have texted the last number that Dee gave her
Mhm.
and just said, M is alive.
Oh, actually, Miss Chen definitely would have passed Eva a new number for D.
okay.
I was torn between Carter calls Dimitri and Carter goes and pokes at Michael first.
Notice how it calls Dimitri still on the list. It's just not the first thing that Carter does.
We'll see how it plays out, but this feels like something Dimitri needs to be aware of.
Michael and Carter, the scene is yours. The floor is yours with people dancing around you.
Michael is very much so just taking in the sights and sounds. Just like, whoa, this is wild.
Does Michael seem to clock who Carter is at all?
Yeah. It takes a second, but it's more just like overstimulated and then like, oh my god, that's hey, what are you doing here, bud? Oh my god, it's you, it's me. Hey, what's going on? Long time.
That's what we're going with. Long time.
I don't know what else to say.
Hey, surprise! I'm alive.
Yeah. It's a very long story and one that maybe is not the best for right now. Just you know.
You're gonna need to come up with a better version of this for when Eva comes to talk to you. Just
Oh yeah, no, I'm terrified. Oh my god. Is she still as scary as I remember?
No,
Worse.
way worse. Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
She might, but not,
Not in a fun way. That does not sound enjoyable.
So
It was not it wasn't an invitation. Oh my god.
I don't think she'll think it was. Wait, are you okay? What are you doing?
I think the I'm surviving. What have you been up to? How you doing? How you good? How's the deal with your girlfriend? Last I knew, you just started dating.
It is Michael. Believe dead, gone for years. First question. Oh, how's your relationship going? Yeah, that tracks. It's good. It's good. We're in Chicago now.
That's that doesn't surprise me. I knew you were going to end up somewhere in there at some point. For how many times you went, this is stupid. We need to leave. So I'm glad you did.
It was stupid, and we did need to leave.
Yeah, you did. I did leave.
Yeah, you died.
People keep telling me that. Because I'm going to be completely real with you. There's like a 4-day window that I just have no recollection of. I know that I know where we were. I know what we were doing. Everything goes dark. Because I was up there, I was on a roof trying to save my guy. Everything goes dark. Next thing I know, I'm not on that roof anymore. I'm out somewhere in an ice bath. I feel like I'm waking up missing a kidney, but that's not really. Come on, we don't need kidneys. But yeah, and I have no idea what. So I couldn't
You were missing
find
4 days?
ish.
Uh-huh. And how long has it been since that day?
6 days? A week?
No, I'm just saying, you've been alive. You've been back for what, 2 years?
What?
It's
No.
at this point, Carter, you are understanding that Riley's been back for what they think is it's been like Michael, sorry. Michael's has only been back about 6-ish days. Like they think it's been only about a week since the rooftop incident.
Oh. Gotcha. Cool, man. Cool.
A good move though. I mean, I don't know what the fuck happened in like a week, dude. Y'all move quick. Just
Yeah,
like
let's go get a
pack up.
drink. Let's go catch up.
Okay.
Here, why don't I
being
take you
weird.
over to Eva? You could talk to Eva for a second. I'll go get us drinks.
I don't. You said she's scarier.
Yeah, just rip the Band-Aid off. It'll be fine.
It's what? How much? Why could you get in 6 days? A week even?
Eva, Carter and Michael walk up to you.
Oh my god.
As Carter sort of leaves Michael and goes ahead to get a drink.
Awkwardly strands Michael
What the hell,
with no
Carter?
introduction.
Just like, look who I found. Bye.
You want a drink? I want a drink. I'll go get drinks.
He's being weird as fuck.
What do you mean he's being weird as fuck?
Okay, he's always been weird. He's been like a weird little weedy dude for a while, but like I wasn't gonna say it out
I
loud.
didn't say he's not weird. I'm just saying right now, what is he doing that's so weird?
He's acting like I've been gone forever.
Yeah, you've been gone for a while.
Dude,
Like, I don't know if it's weirder that
you have been.
Yeah. I don't know if it's weirder that you're here alive or that you seem like you're back with your ex.
Okay, now we're 2 for 2 in a conversation of somebody saying alive.
Okay.
I went to the,
Eva, am I
I went-
off here or
us-
are we 3 for 3?
We're heading to 4, but we'll just keep going that route.
Hey, nice round numbers, whole numbers. We love it. So fractions,
Yeah.
yeah, cool. We can all do them.
You died like years ago. Not a lot of them, right? But more than one.
You sure about that? I
Pretty
feel
good.
very
I'm gonna take out my phone and just hold up the calendar and be like, yeah, like here's when you died. There.
Okay, wait. If really you think that it's only been what, a few days?
a week tops. I was on the roof.
6 months?
Everybody's
Oh,
like-
6. Oh,
No, 6 months.
no, not 6 months. 1 week.
Only like at most. I was on the roof. Then it was dark, and then I woke up in like an ice bath kind of thing, thinking that this is a situation that I would have been missing a kidney, but we don't need kidneys. So why would somebody be trying to steal my organs?
I can't answer that question. These are weird questions. Anyway, so when you woke up, where were you? Who was with you?
So white room, cold water, by myself with a camera. That is not a weird video on the internet. That is a basic description of where I was when I woke up.
And you're sure it's not on the internet?
Yeah, I am gonna check.
It was like, I don't know. And then
Okay, who's the first person you saw when you woke up?
I don't want to answer that because you're not gonna like it.
We saw that you were back with your ex. You came in with her.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Yeah, I don't like the answer, but I'm not gonna start punching you here. So
God, thank you. Oh my God, I was terrified.
Hey, Michael, and speaking
know-
of exes, you do see Eva's ex across the room, as you do see Jane.
She's scary, and I'm not going to point that out that Jane is here because that sounds like a recipe for a bad time. It's one of those like,
As she's going over and giving another woman a hug.
Cool. I'm going to move in the opposite direction to try and turn her away from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
are we dancing here? Like, what is happening?
No, I just didn't like standing there.
I'm for sure
Okay.
rolling about that.
I don't know why it's weird. I'm not being weird. You're being weird.
Okay, so for this week, what have you been doing? Like, you could have said, "Hey guys, what's up?" But no, you didn't.
So for this week, I've been kind of running around doing my normal shtick. Odd jobs, errands, surveillance, roughing people up. That kind of stuff. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I've thought about reaching out, but I figured like, especially with all the weird shit going on downtown, like now's probably not the time to really reach out. I mean, I did see you at one point, but my hands were kind of tied, so I couldn't really say, "Hey, you were pretty involved in what you were doing."
Yeah.
Also,
Uh-huh.
yeah, and
What was I involved doing? Laying there?
Michael's actively trying to say something, but clearly can't.
Are you like tied to her. Like, you can't not be with her.
Same situation.
Well, then that makes me more mad at her than you.
Isaiah would like to see if where Michael had the tattoos, if Michael still has the tattoos.
Michael does not have the tattoos currently.
I think that clicks for Isaiah, and he goes, "Oh shit!"
What? And
Um,
I would like to point out that where Michael was kind of a himbo already, Michael is clearly just a little bit dumber, and just more so just oblivious than anything else. Just kind of like, hey, what's going on? Oh shit, we're looking over here. Cool, we're over here.
Isaiah's gonna like look to Michael, look to Eva, look to Michael, look to Eva. Fuck it. They'd like gotten a whole bunch of tattoos to protect them from that whole situation. They're gone.
Oh shit, I had tattoos?
Yeah, like important ones.
Oh fuck, they're probably cool too.
I mean, sure. That didn't seem like the relevant bit.
Valid. Wonder what they did.
I don't know. I'm gonna look around. I wonder if Carter's coming back with those drinks, so I really could use one.
Carter is back with a handful of drinks.
Oh
Not just
my
a
god, thank you.
couple, a
I'm just gonna take
handful.
it. I don't care what it is. I'm just wanting it.
Yeah. Is it what is it, Bruce? Did Carter, was he able to go get like drinks, or is this like
No, you can absolutely go get some drinks. You just had to disappear upstairs. It was advised and in the invitation of where drinks would be had.
Special libations.
Libations.
Yeah, I'll go get some drinks. While I was up there, I was definitely thinking through how Michael could possibly be alive.
Yep.
Like maybe a cult.
Yeah, a cult would work.
I've never been a part of a cult before.
Intel plus a cult is good.
I definitely think you're in one right now.
Nah.
Not in one.
I don't know how to say this.
Like related to like the Kool-Aid and stuff. Last party we were at that had these kind of drinks, they were all spiked.
Wrong character. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, that seems low.
That was a good point.
Yeah, I was like, why do I have so few dice? Oh, right.
Oh, right. I'm not that smart. Not enough
This
books.
is a much better roll.
Not enough books.
Not enough bugs.
No, that's Max.
I bet.
Oh. Would James Carter like to willpower?
Former President Jimmy Carter, would you like to willpower?
4. I mean, you know of one way very specifically how a spirit can get back into a body that you've actually helped facilitate with Oblivion powers, as you did do this with with Drake, correct?
So like a flesh crafted body to look like Michael, and then you put a spirit back in it?
That's correct.
With some redactions, maybe.
Well, sure. If you're gonna redact things.
Yeah. So it's either one, it could be a flesh golem with Michael's body puts back into it, or it could be a Michael's body Zimitsied and soul put back into it.
Huh. All right. Well, that is my new fixation because of knowledge hungry.
Yes.
Figure this out.
Look at you using flaws.
But yes, I will show back up with drinks
Mhm.
and be very obviously fascinated with Michael. But not like they're so hot.
Right.
Like,
I just
Like,
I
step
now
into my
picture-
laboratory.
I now picture you just like picking up my arm and letting it drop. Like, what the craftsmanship?
No, that's actually just Charlie.
What are you?
But yes, any sense of paying attention to politics is gone. Like Carter's just handing drinks and just like casually handing drinks to Eva and just really being interested in Michael.
I'm assuming Eva notices this.
Yes.
Are you good there, Carter?
Oh yeah, just interesting. Very interesting.
Yes, they are very interesting.
As we sort of shift to the other part of the club, Charlie, you're hanging out with as you sort of just exit out and now are hanging out and hanging with Jane currently, just sort of chit-chatting. You see Jane get visibly angry. That bitch has got to be... I need to go have a conversation. Do you mind if I just step away for a second?
No, but with who?
Someone that has deserved this for a very long time. And she walks over and grabs a drink and begins to walk over towards Eva.
Well, that's gonna end badly.
Oh no.
Just that's going to end badly.
Just code shit.
Marlo, tackle Jane, Marlo.
Just fully drops his shoulder into her and just like
Marlo will come and intimidate Jane away from.
I guess my question is,
here comes a giant
is Dom actively looking at what more or less who's interacting with Riley and dealing with it, or is he actually looking at what Jane is doing?
So his primary perspective is he's keeping an eye on the players.
Sure.
So right now, anybody who packs heat politically, namely the barons, the princes, Riley, any of the Primogen, those are who he's watching, and probably coordinating with Ken as the eyes of kind of keeping eyes where, because I only got 2. Well, Kenneth has 1,000 of them. Spiders, bugs, rats,
this was
all the
probably
good
hired
stuff.
an exterminator before we moved in.
You hate to see it.
If you killed my pets, I swear to everyone.
No, those are the eyes. Hey, you do you. I'm not gonna yuck your yum. So yeah, I would hope that Kenneth would be able to spot that, give me the heads up, so I could relay it to Marlo to intervene.
Kenneth, go ahead and roll wits and insight.
Can do.
Because right now, I mean, you're looking at all the major players, and I would argue that, no offense, Charlie and Jane are not major players that you're keeping track of when you have the Primogen and all the barons that you're more of keeping an eye on.
Right. Sure, I got you.
What's the difficulty?
DC is going to be 3 for this. What was that? Hey, 3. It did. Well, I see that bestial. It's trying to sneak its way in there. It's trying so hard. I'm also
today.
Yeah, no, the opening night, no bestial failure rolls have occurred.
You shut your mouth.
Yes.
You're right.
You shut your mouth.
Bruce, would this be with the new blood potency rolls, not the ones that we used for that group initially?
Correct.
Okay. That's going to get a rouse.
Love it.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be 3 for this because you are in the middle of having a pretty serious conversation. You're currently looking at Riley, who positioned himself away from this conversation.
Only 2.
Only 2? Okay. Kenneth, you do see that Jane is walking angrily towards Baron Hill and a few people that she's talking to. You don't know who they are, but she's at least Baron Hill.
Okay. I'm gonna assume I also have a little walkie-talkie.
Oh yeah, you're part of the fold. Everybody's wired.
Okay. Be like, shh. Jane going from A to B over there. Anyone got eyes?
Vincent responds back with,
Charlie's gonna say, "Yep, I got eyes," and just watch it all happen.
Sounds about right.
You're so helpful. Oh my god.
If I didn't see what's happening, then I'll make
Nope.
my request to Marlo.
Yeah. Marlo, what are you doing to intercede?
Well, how far away am I?
You're about probably like 10, 15 feet away to intercept.
I will just honestly just sort of try to physically intercept, not, grab anybody or touch anybody, but just get myself between Jane and where she's going
Mhm.
and look all stern and intimidating and
Mhm.
say, this is not the place for whatever you're about to do.
Charisma plus intimidation, please. Manipulation plus intimidation.
Okay. Do I have time to activate Daunt?
I will allow it.
And do I think that there's anybody around watching that might be freaked out by that?
Probably.
Then, I will not do that.
You're in a very full club. There is absolutely people around.
I wasn't sure how much people are paying
Yeah,
attention.
yeah.
Like,
I mean-
just like,
You can certainly try if you would like.
no.
Okay.
How far is this interaction from Eva between
Probably 10
Marlo
feet.
and Jane? But I'm guessing she's not aware since she's turned around. so
Right. She
I
would
can't do
not.
anything
No.
about it.
Nope. She would just.
Oh, do I know? Is Jane just a unaware mortal? Do I know? Well, would Marla know? I mean,
You don't know if Jane has been read in or not. Not been shared.
what? Carter will. Yeah, all right. He'll roll. He's been burned a couple of times by assuming people are mortal or not aware, and they end up being. So it will not.
Okay.
If I could be more showy, this would be great. But this is not the place to
Of course. Of
board
course.
in half or something. Hopefully, it at least slows her down.
Look, I don't know what you think I'm doing. I'm just going to have a conversation.
Let's have that conversation outside, not right here at this time, please.
Yeah. If she,
Can I get your drink?
Got one. Thanks, though. I'll ask her to go outside. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. That makes it not my problem.
as she sort of steps past you.
Still in our domain.
That's not in the club though.
It's not inside of Elysium.
You know what? You're right. In the
Um,
domain, that could be a tomorrow problem. In the club, that's like a right now problem.
Right.
as she sort of steps past you and like walks around, I then proceeds to throw the drink at the back of Eva. Not like the whole cup, but you just, Eva, as you're having this conversation, you just feel the back of you just get drenched.
I will turn around forcefully.
Same.
You
What
look
the
around
hell?
and you see Jane, the person you let die in the tub. And that's where we're going ahead and end tonight's session. So thank you
Come
guys
on.
so much for coming and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. But it is that time.
Great
So
opening night.
we're going to wrap it up here this evening. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. We'll be back next week on another episode of Indy Night Blurred Lines. And this was episode 45, brand new look. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys come back for next week because I'm sure it's going to be such an interesting evening that is only just beginning to unfold as this night takes hold of the opening of the Succubus Club in Terre Haute. So thank you guys.